Just a moment, we've got some managers.
Well, that hasn't taken long, has it? 19 minutes after the full-time whistle went at them, confirming the club have moved, and they've moved quickly because has been sacked. It's a very short statement on their website. It simply says football club can confirm that after a series of disappointing results and performances, has been relieved of his duties as head coach with immediate effect. The club will make no further comment at this time. So 19 minutes after full-time.
Managerial breaking news, and it's bad news because
them today. So listen, when you're not playing that well, all these stats go against you. Everything, we can look at it all. The fact of the matter is Liverpool have been really average this season, inconsistent, not scoring enough goals to kill games off, not creating enough chances for the possession that they've had, letting teams in, soft goals all the time, and a lot of it could be avoided.
Really average, says Michael. Let's now get the thoughts of the Liverpool manager, Arne. He's been speaking post-match.
Arne, clearly a bad result. How do you analyse that if you can?
Of course you can. Like you said, bad result. Far from a good first half. Second half there was a bit more urgency. We were getting closer and closer to scoring a goal, but then conceded probably the first moment they arrived in and around our box. We immediately struck back, first by hitting the post, afterwards Mo. And then we were twice close of making the winner, with Mo Salah once in the counter-attack and with Virgil's header. But in the end conceded a deflected shot, which wasn't even a chance.
Yeah, I guess the manner though of the way you maybe lose chances, if not goals, is that frustrating? It must be.
Do you think he will be given time, though, and do you think he deserves to be given more time?
On the basis of his work at Spurs this season, you can't make any argument that he deserves it. And there's a bit of a thing with Frank, I suppose, in that we've certainly seen it, because we would have dealt with him at Brentford, and he was in contrast now at Spurs. He was so expansive at Brentford. He was such a kind of assured character who was willing to just talk so intelligently about football. We're not he looks like a different figure at Spurs now. As regards whether they'll change, I think the one thing that was significant about yesterday's game was it felt like it didn't quite get toxic enough to force the owners, and that's where we are now. I think that's touching on what Johnny said there about where it gets into end game for a manager, and it's almost like everyone is in a bit of a holding pattern now until the situation gets so bad and it gets so toxic that they have no choice.
There was a danger it would, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
particularly at half-time.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think there's been a bit of a debate around Spurs over the last 12 or 14 hours since the game ended about how much of this was Frank and how much was the players taking matters into their own hands. I mean, and even we should say about Villa's performance, but especially in the first half, just the sharpness and coherence of Villa in contrast to what Spurs were. I mean, that first goal where Tielemans just plays it straight through the four men. Yeah. And then the second goal, kind of one-touch football, as if Spurs were a lower league side. They did rally in the second half, maybe show that there could be something there. But can Frank in this situation, can he hone that? It feels unlikely.